A girl discovered something eerie in the living room. Her cousin was about to break free from the playpen. She glanced back at the kitchen, thinking of her cousin's noisy behavior. A terrible idea formed in her mind. 5 minutes later, she came to the second floor, while her cousin crawled to the edge of the pool. Seeing her cousin in danger, a hint of a smile appeared on the corner of the girl's mouth. At this critical moment, the girl's aunt discovered the child. Her uncle, behind her, also rushed over upon hearing the commotion. The aunt anxiously scolded the man. The uncle was also very puzzled. He had indeed put the child in the playpen. The man gave a frantic explanation. The woman ignored him and left with the child in her arms. But the man noticed something. There was actually a piece of snack food at the edge of the pool. This made him even more baffled. In the uncle's memory, the snacks were kept in the kitchen, and strangely, the door had also been opened by someone. The next day, Daisy went to school. When she got out of the car, she saw a poster. This was the new school her uncle had found for her. Daisy realized there was a problem. Could it be that her uncle already suspected her? Although she was very dissatisfied inside, she still put on a happy face. However, there were more troubling matters. The teacher introduced a new classmate, but strangely, this new classmate, after coming to her seat, kept focusing on Daisy, constantly fixing her gaze on her. This also made Daisy very puzzled. Finally, it was time for dance class, but due to physical reasons, Daisy's movements appeared extremely stiff. She was replaced by a substitute team member. Daisy was very angry. She still had to compete for the position of cheerleading captain, but the substitute had ruined her plans. Thinking about this, she became more and more defiant. When the dance class ended, the substitute greeted her in a great mood. She still had to pretend to be very happy. This gave Daisy a new plan in her heart. The next day, she arrived at the substitute's doorstep. Looking at the cute dog, her eyes became extremely determined. Then she led the dog into the forest. She took out the stolen dagger, and this cute dog became the first victim. The next day, something joyful happened. The substitute was too sad about her dog's passing. The teacher was worried about her performance, so she let the substitute rest. With this, Daisy had a chance at running for captain. When the teacher asked who wanted to take on the role, Daisy quickly raised her hand. She believed she was completely capable. Just as she was giving her campaign speech, she noticed a figure appear at the door. The new classmate was staring at her. After Daisy finished her speech, the new classmate disappeared. Daisy thought she had seen wrong. After school, the new classmate found Daisy. Daisy asked what was wrong. The new classmate seemed to know Daisy very well, saying that people around Daisy had all died mysteriously. Classmates thought it was a coincidence, but she felt Daisy had murdered them. She suspected the substitute's dog's death was Daisy's doing. She demanded Daisy tell her the truth. Daisy said the new classmate was sick. The new classmate hit Daisy. Daisy immediately put on a pitiful look. Classmates came to protect Daisy. The new classmate was scolded away by the teacher. However, Daisy didn't stop. The next day during the exam, Daisy looked at the substitute, her eyes full of hostility.